Shalom. I want to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rukakodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and grace and peace to you elect around the four winds, believing and pushing this truth in all sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. This is your fellow servant, Rukar, from the GMS Orlando camp. And tonight I wanted to go into a quick lesson on the virtue of patience and the importance of maintaining it. All right, and tonight's lesson is inspired by a traffic jam that I got caught up in late this evening, which was one of the worst I've ever been in. But nevertheless, whilst I was in the midst of that traffic jam, the Lord allowed me to witness and meditate on a few points dealing with patience that I want to bring out tonight. Lord's willing to exhort and to edify you elect Acumen Aquaf out there. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to give a quick backstory of the events leading up to the jam. And then we're going to grab the definition of patience along with a couple of scriptures. All right, Lord's witness is edifying unto the elect. Now, just a quick backstory. At my place of employment, there was a window that opened up for me and a couple of other employees to leave about 30 minutes earlier, which we missed. We happened to miss, which, made my coworkers bug out, but the Lord put the spirit on me to just not to sweat it, and just keep on moving and to bear that extra 30 minutes, But 10 minutes into that 30 minutes, that 30-minute window, there arose another opportunity for me and those coworkers to quote unquote sneak out, But nevertheless, man, the spirit was still on me not to sweat it, and to just bear that last 20 minutes and leave on time. But long story short, I ended up leaving on time and hop on the highway. And I get about a mile out from my home, which is about 5 minutes. And I could see the exit. And as I'm approaching the exit, a 4-car pileup happens, which ends up jamming up traffic to the point in which what would have took me 5 minutes to get home ended up taking me about 2.5 hours. But nevertheless, as I'm sitting in that traffic jam, one of the first things the Lord allowed me to meditate on was the fact that could have been me in that pileup if I would have made haste and chose to leave 20 minutes early. One of the things that one of the brothers says in the camp often popped into my mind as well, the fact that a lot of things have to go right in order for us to live or in order for us to die. And a lot of the holdups that we experience in this walk of ours is the Lord preparing a path of life. But that path of life is forged with time. And we have to be patient in order for that path to be revealed unto us, But as I'm meditating on that, 30 minutes pass, and these Babylonians, man, they start getting impatient. And you got people hopping out their cars, acting a fool, dancing. Some people are backing up, trying to back up to the last exit. Some people are hopping on that curb that has all those speed bumps. I forget what the name is. The shoulder. You have some people hopping on the shoulder, trying to go around the crash site. And about 30 minutes in, one Mustang, red Mustang, gets impatient and hops on the shoulder, and he zooms up and he ends up crashing due to his impatience. And as I witnessed that, the Spirit had me dwelling on the importance of patience, because we're about to experience a traffic jam or a crossroads in a sense in this walk of ours, seeing that the devil's getting ready to come down with that great wrath pursuant to Revelation 12:12, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. All right. Life in general, as we know it, is about to get a whole lot tougher. All right. And we're about to experience certain crossroads and certain traffic jams in our life that are going to require patience in order to overcome. All right. That are going to require patience in order for that door of mercy to be revealed unto us. All right. Now, with that being said, let's define the word patience off the etymology online. All right. It reads, the quality of being willing to bear adversities. And this is a quality that the elders and apostles constantly harp on, learning to love adversity. All right. Being willing to bear these different adversities that we go through with the understanding mind that these adversities that we face are building character. All right. Are building qualities within us that are needed to overcome and endure these latter days. All right. Ultimately, they're faith boosters. All right. They're wisdom boosters. There's knowledge and understanding boosters. All right. But we have to be willing to bear these adversities in order for these adversities to benefit us. It says calm endurance of misfortune. All right. And in order to, be calm through any misfortune, you have to possess wisdom. All right. Which the scripture say in Isaiah, the 33rd chapter, that what? This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right. So in order to be calm through any misfortune, you have to possess a certain amount of wisdom and understanding. All right. Not just any wisdom and understanding, the wisdom and understanding of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and this truth. All right. Because this truth lets you know why we go through certain things. This truth lets you know the end goal, of these different adversities that we face. They let us know that these adversities that we face are not for our destruction, but they're for our development at the end of the day. So in order to take these different misfortunes that we're going to face, and that we face on a daily, you have to possess a certain level of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, as well as faith. All right. And that's a message that's constantly preached, from the elders, apostles of Great Millstone on down. All right. It says, back in the definition of patience, quality of being willing to bear adversities, calm endurance of misfortune. All right. And the scriptures saying, what's that? Luke 21:19. All right. And your patience possess your souls. All right. When we go through these different misfortunes, you got to possess your soul. All right. You have to possess your spirit. All right. You can't lose frame like these Babylonians, man. All right. 30 minutes in, 5 minutes of waiting. And these Babylonians are ready to wild out, man. These people in the world are ready to wild out. How much more when we face true adversity? When there's a famine, when there's war on the brink, when there's a shortage of money, when there's a shortage of food, when life is uncertain, when there's no place for these people to stay, how much more in that time will these people bug out? And in those times, what's going to keep us calm and what's going to keep us stable is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this truth, man. But it says suffering, patience, sufferance, permission, the quality of suffering or enduring, submission, all right, humility, submissiveness, submission to lust, literally the quality of suffering. All right. Now we're going to grab this precept and then we'll close it out. All right. Patience is the quality of suffering. All right. And just like the elders apostles always say, we have to learn to love adversity. All right. We have to learn to love these sufferings that we go through. All right. Because these sufferings that we go through is building up patience. All right. It's building our patience, which is a quality of virtue that is going to be highly sought after and highly desired, in the times that we're coming into. But this is Sirach chapter 2. And I'm going to start at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And make not haste in the time of trouble. All right, we in the time of being good soldiers for Hamashiach Yahushua. All right, we got to constantly endure these things that we are faced with. All right, because these things that we are faced with are character builders, man. I can't stress it enough. All right, they're character builders. They're spirit builders. All right, we need these adversities. These adversities are necessities. All right, and it's a necessity for us to have patience in these adversities, man, in order for it to benefit us. It's importance, man. Patience is a virtue that, is priceless, especially in the days that we're coming into. It says, cleave unto him and depart not away that thou mayest be increased at that last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And taking these different adversities cheerfully and these different misfortunes cheerfully is easier said than done. But what it means by that, is not, you taking hell, you catching hell, and you smiling ear to ear, you just grinning, kiki keying. No, it means that you're taking these adversities, you're taking these misfortunes, and you're taking them with an understanding mindset. Why you're going through these things. You're taking them with a cheerful mind state, knowing that these things are working towards your good. And the Lord has a greater plan for you at the end of the day. It says, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way right and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and everlasting joy and mercy. All right, so with that being said, all right, that's all I really had to say. All right, patience is important. All right, patience is a virtue that is priceless, especially in the times that we're coming into. All right, patience is important for us to hold on to the crown that we got. All right, in order to hold on to this crown that we have, all right, we have to have patience. And we have to cleave unto the Lord. All right, we have to endure these chastings. All right, endure these misfortunes. All right, because the glory that is laid up for us, if, Lord willing, we have the patience to endure to the end, and we have the strength to endure to the end, is uncomparable to the present sufferings and the present, misfortunes that we face. But with that being said, Shalom, stay up.